Already today, we are diving headfirst into what many consider the toughest and the most critical part of the IELTS exam. While this task might feel like a nightmare for some, it can actually become your pathway. Okay, become your pathway to success with the right strategy and techniques. We are steering clear of usual cliches, and instead of offering a roadmap filled with practical tips and realistic examples to help you excel. So grab your pen and let's take your writing skills to the next level. It is often said that traditional exams are not an effective way of assessing students' abilities. So, do you agree or disagree? What alternative methods could be used to assess students? So, this is our writing task 2 question. So, let's see the candidate's example. Many people argue that traditional exams are not an effective way to assess students' abilities. And I agree with this view. Exams often focus on memorization rather than true understanding, and they may not accurately reflect a student's knowledge or potential. In my opinion, there are better ways to assess students' abilities that promote learning and creativity. Firstly, traditional exams usually test a student's ability to recall information under pressure. This doesn't necessarily show how well they understand the material or how they can apply it in real life situations. Some students may perform poorly on exams due to stress or anxiety, even though they have a deep understanding of the subject. Additionally, exams often encourage memorization, where students remember facts just to pass the test, rather than truly engaging with the material. This method of assessment does not encourage critical thinking or problem-solving skills, which are essential for future success. Instead of traditional exams, alternative methods like project assessments, presentations, and group work could be more effective. These methods allow students to demonstrate their understanding in a more practical and creative way. For example, a science project or research can show how well a student can apply knowledge to real world problems. Group work and presentations can also help assess communication, collaboration, and leadership skills, which are not tested in traditional exams but are crucial in the workplace. In conclusion, I believe traditional exams are not the best way to assess students' abilities. By using alternative methods such as projects and group work, students can demonstrate a wider range of skills and knowledge, leading to a more well-rounded education. So, overall, what I can do here, first of all, I would like to say task response is 8. Coherence and cohesion, why not, is 8. Lexical resource will be 7.58. Grammatical range and accuracy, 7.58. And overall, from 7.5, I can run a bit, overall 8. So that's a perfect essay. So, first up, in the introduction, exams often focus on memorization rather than true understanding, and they may not accurately reflect a student's knowledge or potential. So, there is no major grammar issue here, but we could make the sentence more concise. Exams often emphasize memorization over understanding and may fail to reflect a student's true knowledge or potential. Okay, it would be better. So next we have these ideas that this does not necessarily show how well they understand the material or how they can apply it in real life situations. Okay, instead of does not necessarily show, we can say, we could say may not effectively demonstrate, making it clearer and more formal. Also, let's do it how they can apply it. It is stronger to say how well they can apply it. And then some students may perform poorly on exams due to stress or anxiety, even though they have a deep understanding of the subject. This sentence is clear, but let's consider a minor adjustment, okay? Even if they have a strong understanding of the subject, okay, it sounds more neutral. So, alternative methods section we have. Instead of traditional exams, alternative methods like project assessments, presentations, and group work could be more effective. Here, we have a slight grammar issue. So it should be alternative methods like project assessments, presentations, and group work. So before and before the how can I say basically before the end, it is essential in the list to use comma. Okay? So we need to use the comma before the end. It is essential in lists. Never forget in writing. So in the concluding sentence, we have by using alternative methods such as projects and group work, students can demonstrate a wider range of skills and knowledge, leading to a more well-rounded education. While this sentence is mostly fine, but let's make it sharper, okay? Using methods like projects and group work allows students to showcase a broader range of skills, leading to a more holistic education. So, if you use these corrections in your article, if you apply it, okay, your article will be better. So, let's analyze of the candidate essay according to these criteria: task response, coherence and cohesion, lexical resource, and grammatical range and accuracy. Let's start with the task response. The essay addresses both parts of the question by explaining why traditional exams are ineffective and suggesting alternative assessment methods. The arguments are clear, relevant, and supported by examples. However, it could provide more specific examples to strengthen the argument, such as mentioning successful alternative assessment models in some schools or countries. So, the conclusion could be enhanced by summarizing the key arguments in a more explicit manner, reinforcing the overall opinion. Second one, coherence and cohesion. Okay, so this essay is logically organized with a clear introduction by the paragraphs and conclusion. Linking words, firstly, instead, for example, are used to connect ideas effectively. On the other hand, the essay maintains good cohesion. Some transitions are overly simple and repetitive again, using a wider range of linking phrases. For example, consequently, furthermore, in addition, will improve the overall flow. So some paragraphs could be more developed with additional explanation or examples to enhance cohesion between ideas. So third one, lexical resource. The vocabulary is generally appropriate with topic-related terms like memorization, critical thinking, and problem solving. Nevertheless, the lexical range is somewhat limited, with words like understanding, assess, knowledge repeated frequently. Incorporating synonyms such as comprehension, evaluation, expertise will improve lexical variety. The essay could benefit from more complex vocabulary and expressions to demonstrate a broader range of language skills. 4. Grammatical range and accuracy. The candidate uses a mix of simple and complex sentence structures with overall grammatical accuracy. But some sentences could be more varied with passive words, conditional clauses, or relative clauses used more frequently to demonstrate a wider grammatical range. Minor grammatical errors, such as project assessments, should be project assessments, slightly impact clarity. So let's see the corrected version. Many people argue that traditional exams are not the most effective way to assess students' abilities. And I agree with this perspective. Exams often emphasize memorization over genuine understanding, failing to accurately reflect a student's knowledge or potential. In my opinion, alternative assessment methods can better promote learning and creativity. First, traditional exams primarily test a student's ability to recall information under stressful conditions. This approach does not necessarily indicate how well students understand the subject matter or how effectively they can apply it in real world context. Moreover, some students may perform poorly on exams due to anxiety despite having a strong grasp of the material. Traditional exams also tend to encourage rote learning, as students often memorize information solely to pass the test. This approach does not foster critical thinking or problem solving skills, which are essential for personal and professional success. Alternative assessment methods, such as project based evaluations, presentations, and group work, offer a more comprehensive means of assessing students. For instance, a science project or research assignment can demonstrate how well a student can apply theoretical knowledge to solve real world problems. Similarly, group projects and presentations help assess communication, collaboration, and leadership skills, qualities that are crucial in the workplace but often overlooked in traditional exams. In conclusion, I believe traditional exams are not the most effective way to evaluate students' abilities. Alternative methods like project assessments, presentations, and group activities allow students to showcase a broader range of skills and knowledge, leading to a more well rounded educational experience. So let's see our candidates' answers, band 9 version. Many people argue that traditional exams are not an effective way of assessing students' abilities. I fully agree with this view, as exams often emphasize memorization over deeper comprehension and fail to capture a student's full range of skills. Instead, a more diverse approach to assessment could better reflect students' strengths and encourage genuine learning. Traditional exams primarily measure a student's ability to recall information under time and stressful conditions, which often does not align with real world applications. For instance, while a student may excel at recalling historical dates or mathematical formulas during an exam, they might struggle to apply this knowledge to complex real life scenarios. Additionally, exams often promote surface learning, where students memorize facts temporarily rather than understanding concepts deeply. This focus on short-term memory does not encourage critical thinking or creativity, which are vital skills in today's job market. To create a more accurate and holistic assessment system, alternative methods such as project-based assessments, presentations, and portfolios should be implemented. Okay, project-based assessments, for example, allow students to apply theoretical knowledge to practical situations, demonstrating problem-solving and analytic skills. Presentations can assess communication skills, confidence, and the ability to articulate ideas clearly. Portfolios, which collect the students' work over time, offer insights into their progress, creativity, and consistency. These approaches not only provide a more comprehensive evaluation of students' abilities, but also encourage active learning and engagement. In conclusion, while traditional exams have been a long-standing method of evaluation, they are often limited in assessing a student's true abilities. A shift towards alternative assessment methods, such as projects, presentations, and portfolios, would offer a more accurate measure of students' knowledge and skills, leading to a more effective and enriching educational experience. If everything is clear up to this point, let me now break down the difference between the three essays. The first essay was written by an exam taker. our candidate, although it was well structured and needed to be marked down due to repetitive language and lack of some good expressions. The second essay was a revised version, estimated to score around 8.5. Finally, I shared an example of an essay that could score between 8.5 and 9. This version used more advanced vocabulary and expressions, making it not only richer but also smoother and more impactful, with no repetition. It also includes real-life examples, enhancing its clarity and effectiveness in addressing the topic. If you also use a variety of expressions, support your essays with relevant examples from everyday life, and replace repetitive words with synonyms, your exam score will be significantly higher. Thank you for staying with us until the end. The aim to share a new essay and its evaluation with you every day. Don't forget to like, follow, share your questions with us.